We may all be Americans now, but never ever forget where you came from. Eringa. Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. This is going to be a very nerdy video because I made a Celtic leather baldric to hold my Celtic basket sword. Now, to tell you the truth, this was a Walmart project because I was going through Walmart and I ended up running into the clothing section because I was out of socks. And so I saw in the belt rack these Celtic designed faded glory belts. Of course, this has the traditional Celtic drinking skull and the Celtic knotwork, and it just looks wicked cool. And so I thought, well, I have a sword hanger frog from my Renaissance fair days. Yes, I was a Ren junkie. And I have, of course, a Celtic basket sword. This, of course, is just an unsharpened replica that's heavily patinaed. So I do not yet have a cold steel Celtic basket sword. But I figured when I saw how wicked cool that belt looked, I was going to buy two of them and take the belt screws out of my sword frog and turn this sword frog into the frog of a Celtic baldric to go with, of course, the Celtic sword. Now, this is a baldric that I have made, but if you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean, then you've seen a baldric before. If you've seen Three Musketeers or Rob Roy, then you've seen a baldric in action, but you might not have known what it is called. So I'm just going to take my hat off for this. Now, the reason that baldrics were so popular back in the day was because it was like the equivalent of a tactical vest. You literally could throw this baldric over your head, have your pistols attached to it, and a dagger or dirk attached to it as well, and then you'd be ready to go. And if you ended up in a street duel where you had to draw your sword, you could rip your baldric off and throw it as a distraction, but most definitely you didn't want to trip over your scabbard, and you most definitely did not want to have this suicide strap that somebody could grab a hold of. So after you drew your sword, you would throw your baldric down onto the ground, and if you won, of course, to the victor go the spoils of a duel, and so you would in fact recover your property after the duel. But that is why baldrics were such in vogue in their day. And it is a quintessential piece of actual Renaissance all the way up to Victorian equipment for cosplay. Because this is as much cosplay as a tactical vest, to tell you the truth. And so, talk to me nerdy, baby. But the Celtic design work of these faded glory 100% bull leather belts is awesome. It looks cool, and I mean, I always had the frog, but the frog with the Celtic leather designs, and of course the Celtic sword, wicked cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. As always, God bless all my sportsmen of America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at legallyconcealed.org. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you serving in the military. And thanks for watching Tex Grebner Outdoors.